Okay, hello, welcome. Let me get a couple more things pulled up here. I need to pull up our picture poll so I can set the poll up. Excuse me. Hello, how are we? Happy Sunday. It is Sunday, right? I hope so. I hope so, because that's kind of what I'm going with today. Okay, so today's poll, let me share the image. If I sound a little snuffly today, it's because the pollen has continued to increase. So please forgive me for that. If your main character is inclined to drink, what is their drink choice? Beer or ale, I suppose. Beer, ale, mead, wine, cocktail, whiskey. Okay, those are the options. Beer, ale, mead situation, wine of some sort, white, red, whatever your main character's favorite is, cocktail or mixed drink, or a whiskey. Just realized I don't have a rum on there, but oh well. The rum is gone. Captain Jack took it all away. So that is that. Supposedly, I know some cultures drink much younger. I know some cultures don't drink at all. I know some cultures get away with it by like specifying which things they can and can't drink, and so they go and invent others that don't fit those parameters but are still spicy. So anyway, yeah. So there you go. Kara says you are also participating in the I Would Rather Be Reading Sprint Marathon. Oh, that sounds fantastic. And Cordy's Sunday sprints as well. Excellent. You were here on Friday because your brother came in from Arizona and was staying at your parents' house to go through things. Yep. You brought back a bunch of canned goods and they were even more still there. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. Cleaning out the houses is never easy, nor is it ever quick. Your mother would buy things and forget that she had them and then discover she didn't have room for them, so she'd stash them somewhere you didn't expect. Yeah. Ooh, your son found an exploded can of sauerkraut. Ooh. At least it wasn't what's the fermented this what's it called? Strom something? I don't think it's Stromboli, is it? Surströmming? Yes, fermented herring. That's the one I was thinking of, I think. Surströmming. I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly. But yeah, but at least it wasn't that. Small consolation. We think her dementia must have started before you realized, but she was able to hide the signs at first. Yeah. You found cans that expired in 2014. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's also a hallmark of older generations because of things like growing up under the influence of the Great Depression and all of that. It's really hard for older generations to let go of something that could potentially feed your family. So it's really hard for that. And they're like, oh yeah, this never expires. It's still good. You know, I'm like, is it though? So yeah. Kara says, admittedly, I've had trouble with buying things and sticking them on a shelf and forgetting about them whole life. But your reason is ADHD. Your son has been able to help you with that, which is great. Fantastic. But yeah, that is definitely a something that I recognize from our own family. Anyway, here's where I said hello. Alexis is here and says, hello, everyone. Hello, welcome. Becca says, hi, hello, welcome. Megan is here. Hola, hello, welcome. How's school? How's homework? When's your spring break? Because sometimes it's March, sometimes it's April, depending on what the school is doing. Okay, I see 2 comments later. You actually said. Never mind. Kara says, today's therapet card is a little orange and white dragon who says, I am a work in progress, and that is okay. That is adorable. But yes, I like it. Officially on spring break. Excellent. And your main characters are too young to drink. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you could have like an apple and grape cocktail. So it doesn't necessarily. You could also have a mocktail. So Carla says, thank you for adding mead. Your bears prefer mead. Nice. And hard cider, although they are not averse to a good whiskey. Excellent. There's a channel here on YouTube that is all about this guy making meads. And he's made like a Mountain Dew mead, which was also fascinating to watch and just kind of like wonder if it would actually taste good. But yeah, so he makes a whole bunch of different like traditional meads infused with different herbs or flowers or spices, and then also like really random things. So yeah. Carly says to Kara, I'm so sorry about having to deal with the estate and mother's passing. Lexus says 20,000 words. Woo! Go you! That's awesome. 20,000 words. Nice chunk. Yes, Stromboli. I was like, that's not the right word, but I know there's an STRO situation. But yeah, sort of like a jelly roll, but with cured meats, cheese, and pizza dough. Gotcha. Your mother was born in 1939. Yeah, her family was quite poor, so there's certainly some of that save it for a rainy day mentality. Yeah. Yeah. Your mom said as long as the can wasn't dented, it was still good. Yeah. At some point, though, it does. But yeah. The Wake Up Kick-Ass repeat card says, you are perfect. Excellent. Megan says they will enjoy mixed drinks as an adult. Yes. Yeah. Thumbs up to Stromboli, thumbs down to Surstroming. Yeah. Kipper's okay now and then. Gotcha. Carla says, no thank you to Mountain Dew mead. There's some local meaderies around here. Ooh, nice. I've only been to a couple of places that serve local mead, but they were always very good. So you loved Mountain Dew when you were a kid. The thought of drinking it now makes you want to hurl. Never mind making it into a mead. Yeah. Anyway, I just think his channel is interesting, and seeing him try out different combinations of things is kind of fun. Okay, so now let's talk about what we're doing today, and I guess then we need to get the dogs and the card. So today I need to pull together my vision board because it is Sunday, and tomorrow starts the new quarter. I also need to reset the Kanban board back here, and I have my stickies already prepped. So during one of the first sprints, I'm gonna turn the camera off and undo this and then redo. So yeah, so vision board, Kanban reset, and then I'm going to hopefully be editing today. That'd be nice. So that's where we are in terms of what we are doing for the day. So what are y'all going to be getting up to? Carla says, I'm cycling between writing a book of chapter 4 for the Bear Shifters, your fictionary development editing certification homework, and your Substack newsletter. Gotcha. Well, we are going to have at least 3 sprints, so you could always do one of these things per sprint if you want. Okay, so brain. We have a very cute doggo for the weekend. Her name is Freya. She wanted to thank you for carrying this chair, the camping chair, all the way up to the mountain for her. Wouldn't really be able to enjoy nature while sitting on the cold, unkept ground. So here we have Freya ruling from her camp chair that she carried all the way up the mountain for her, which is adorable. So there is that. Megan is going to be working on your documentary. Excellent. Alexis is taking a break from draft 2 of your novel, and you're starting to plan what you want to do for RDC, Rough Draft Challenge. Nice. Yeah, because that starts tomorrow. If you are planning to do the Rough Draft Challenge, which is fantastic. Okay, so we pulled the Canary inverted today. Kara is going to be doing some journaling that hopefully edits on your story for submission to the Passionate Ink anthology. Nice. What's the theme for this one? Because I know you have mentioned there's been sometimes there's been themes for the anthologies that you do. Okay, so Canary inverted. The main message is sing your own song. Here's our lovely canary on a flute, I think, with a crown and a song. Are you suppressing your true voice, perhaps trying to sing the song you think people want to hear instead of your own song? You create a cage around your life when you express only what you think will help you fit in and get what you think you want. Are you hiding the real you, telling a safe story about yourself to others because you are afraid they will think you are too different if they know the truth? The canary comes to help you express yourself in a more honest and authentic way. Yes, not everyone will agree with you. In fact, not everyone will want to hear your originality or accept your uniqueness. You must not give this a single care. There will be plenty of people, opportunities, and wonderful new experiences that arrive as if by magic once you open your own cage door and fly free. The canary is cheering for you and wants you to know you are safe and loved. Find your voice and have the courage to spread your wings and sing out loud. The world needs your true song. So there you go. Kara says, I resemble the message of the canary. Yes. This year's trope is forced proximity. Always a good trope, right? Especially when it's done well, which we know we're going to do well, right? Okay, so first sprint, I'm going to try and do the Kanban board reset and also change my wooden block calendar while I'm at it. And then hopefully I may put off doing the vision board until tonight. I keep putting it off. I keep putting it off. Okay, let's start with the bear. Okay, so let's do this. 1, save your document if you've already been working, or go ahead and pull up whatever document you think you are going to be working on next. 2 is take a sip. Cheers. Gonna make sure we stay hydrated. 3 is straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was the first sprint. I reset my Kanban board. That now says Q2. Really happy that I made those little magnet situations. Very cute. Love them. Changed my box calendar. Still have not changed the dry erase board. I forgot. I'm going to have to do that today. Otherwise, I'm not going to remember. Let's see. What else? I did my weekly, just like a little short journaling reflection at the end of the week. Got that done. I'm trying to decide if I want to use Pinterest or if I want to use Canva to do vision board, or if I want to use a combination of both, like find the images on Pinterest and then, I don't know. I might do Canva. But anyway, let's see. I'll figure that out in a minute. Devin, hello. Cleaned up the office so that you can film videos this week. Nice. You're going to check on some Kickstarter thingies. The launch day is Wednesday. Exciting. Carla's like, you've got this. You're going to kick butt and take names. Yes. Yes, yes. Devin's going to do great. Devin says hi to Carla. Alexis got 197 words. Fantastic. Lovely. Weaver's like, okay, changed my mind on the editing. Screw it. I want to relax. Reading it is. Fair enough. It is a Sunday afternoon / evening. So yeah. Very fair. I'm hoping. So I have sort of, you can see my my different colors. So I have like different categories of, I have different projects. I have my long project, then I have novella 1 and novella 2 down here. I've got my reading goals and then my bullet journal goals. I've got my outside the house things. That one I'm hoping is gonna happen. It's a shorter writing thing. I'm hoping I can get it like regularly scheduled for my brain. So I have long project is pale yellow. The paler blue is novella or short project 1. Outside the house and super short writing projects. Reading and short writing project number 2. Hoping. So I'm like, do I make a vision board for where like each corner is a different thing, or all jumbled up? Do I make a vision board for each? Seems, I feel like I should put them together and then maybe have them in like a star formation type of thing. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. That's the whole thing about vision boards, is you can do whatever you want with them. Weaver says, one of my favorite authors got a new release out. Ooh, so you're stoked to read it. Nice. Nice. Do you want to let us know what it is? Cheers for the books. Exactly. Exactly. Carla says, he's going to be, yeah, and this is a romance, sweetheart. Gotcha. Gotcha. Carla says she still needs to kick the butt of the guy who sent the love interest off a cliff accidentally on purpose. Right? Even if that is how they got to meet, because the guy could have killed the love interest. Very true. Very true. So, okay, am I reading this right in that okay, so that there were two potential love interests and one of them kicked the other one off the cliff accidentally, quote unquote. And so now the main character has to overcome that, overcome resisting resisting the urge to be attracted to someone who will kick somebody off a cliff, right? If I'm reading that right. Okay. Don't forget to vote in the poll. And I'm going to set us up for, oh, there was one thing. So I can't remember if I told this before. My nephew, I sent him the small dragon that I had crocheted. And his birthday was this weekend. And so, but he got his little dragon ahead of time. And he's sort of like a mottled, like greens, browns, and with a little bit of plum and white there, here and there. So anyway, I was calling him either Swamp Dragon or Camouflage Dragon. Anyway, my mom mentioned Camouflage Dragon. And so my youngest nephew takes the crochet dragon outside, puts it on the ground and goes, but I can still see it. Camouflage wasn't working. Moved it over to the pile of leaves. I can still see it. So he knows how camouflage is supposed to work. And he knows that it's not working properly. So I apparently need to find a better camo yarn for them. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. The guy who hated the love interest walked the love interest off a cliff by accident, and she was the SAR person who got there and rescued him, and they fell in love. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Devin says, my brain is so squirrely today, I might read instead as well. Thanks for the cheers to Carla. Yes. Okay, so they fall in love because she's bear shifter and she could get to the tight spot he was stuck in. So she saved him. Gotcha. Love the Kanban board. Thank you. Thank you. I experimented with different size sticky notes until I realized that I prefer the page marker little mini, these ones. They don't take up as much space. And I can still like sort of jot down enough info on here. Like, chapter 1, outline act 1, outline act 3, whatever. Beats or like word count numbers, doing by 2Ks or 5Ks, depending on how, so it's this size works for me. I'm just going to throw it everywhere. Because I know some people prefer the bigger stickies and they prefer a bigger visual. But for something that doesn't take up a whole lot of space, this is great. That way I can divide my small dry erase board back here. I've divided it with thin washi tape into the to be done, doing, and done sections. And I just attend to it like once a week or so. Like sometimes I do it every day, but most often it's more like once a week. But yeah, so I find that this works well for me. I know some people like the big stickies because they feel like it's a bigger like check mark in their brain if they're moving something physically larger. I know some people, instead of doing like the word counts or the chapters numbers, they do like you can go to the dollar store and buy the little flower vase marbles that are, whatever color you want. And you can move those from one jar to another. So that way you have the physical weight of it to move. I know some people they just get like one of the big things of craft paper and they just write on it and then like mark it off. or do symbols next to it. Like in progress would be like 1 mark, done or partially is, the X, kind of using the bullet journal task system, I guess, if you will, with that. So there's a bucket load of ways that you can do a Kanban board. And I have found that I like this size stickies for myself. But yeah. JL says, hello everyone. Hello, welcome. You're doing some cozy editing in your robe. Nice. Gray day over here, so you're a happy camper. Yes, it's been overcast. We have a little bit more sunshine at the moment, but we are expecting some rain and thunderstorms tonight. So, how is everybody today? I am good. A little bit warm, but what temperature is it now? Unknown. 72. No, 69. It just changed. But high pollen tomorrow, even though we're having a thunderstorm. Sure. You like the idea of using the little tabbies instead of a small sticky. Yeah. Because I have had the little, what size are they? Like these don't write worth anything on there. I've had these, and I found that I could write whatever I wanted on this size better. I've also had regular sized ones, and I just find that they take up too much room. So if you have a limited amount of space for your Kanban board, give the little page marker tabbies a try if you haven't. Popped off to the necessary room, refilled your electrolyte drink, and got a cup of mushroom coffee. How do you like mushroom coffee? Do you find that does it taste like coffee? Does it taste better than coffee? Do you drink it black or do you doctor it up? I always have to doctor my regular coffee, so I'm just curious. I had a matcha latte today, and it was delicious. It was wonderful. It's a gray day here as well. 39 degrees Fahrenheit and overcast. It snowed a little in the early hours of the morning, but it didn't amount to much. Gotcha. Yeah, my brother's family in Denver, the birthday party was on Saturday, and it rained overnight, Friday into Saturday for them. So they were setting up the bounce house, and it was wet. So yeah, they have a bounce house because my middle nephew asked for a bounce house for Christmas when they were still here. And they had at that point rented one once or twice for birthday parties or for the summer. And so my sister-in-law thought about it and then researched how much it would be to buy one of like a decent size, and then calculated out how much like per birthday party or just like setting it up for the week or whatever, or even the whole summer, essentially, like how much per usage. And she decided, yeah, it's doable. So yeah, she bought a bounce house. So my middle nephew was ambitious on his Christmas list and got what he wanted. So, it happens. So, at least it's not snowing today. It was 60 degrees on Friday, snowed yesterday, and then was around 40 today. Oof, that'll give you some whiplash for temperature. You like the mushroom coffee. You put in some cream or non-dairy creamer. It tastes a little different, but not significantly. The caffeine levels are lower than regular coffee. Okay. Gotcha. I'll have to look into it. Your nephew did that. They figured out how much it would cost to buy one versus rent, and they use it at their friends' parties too. Yeah, exactly. So, it's kind of like when you start thinking about, I would always suggest maybe renting one first to see if your kids like it. Chances are they will, but and also so that you can sort of maybe see how it's set up and maintenance type stuff. So rent first, then decide if you want to buy it. So, you wish it would snow. Barely saw any of it all winter. You miss the way that winter used to be when you were younger. Yeah. Plus, the snow is really important for the overall moisture content of the soil later in the year, which is pretty important out west. So in honor of the snow, or no snow, we will do snowbirds. So don't forget to save. That's number 1. 2 is take a sip. Cheers. 3 is straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I've gotten a couple of images for 2 of the projects. Now I am trying to find some for the 3rd, and we'll just kind of see how it goes. I decided to make it wallpaper sized. I'm not sure if I'll replace my current wallpaper on my desktop. but it is at least the beginning of a vision board for these projects. So yeah, so here's what I have thus far. Let's see if I can, yeah, so here's the beginning. I'll probably fill in the space and stuff, but for now, project 1, project 2. That's how we're going so far. Yeah. So, let's see. Your main characters are underage and don't drink. You choose for yourself which would be mixed drink, preferably low alcohol or a mocktail. Yes. Your dad just left and you got some birthday presents, 5 books in French. Yay! You're so excited. You have most of these books in English, two that you have only in ebooks in English. Gotcha. Okay. So that way you can go back and forth and sort of help you learn the French, but also sort of see where syntax and word structure are similar and or different. You're so excited to strengthen your French through reading. Yay! I forgot. Turn my camera off apparently. Wine all the way for you and your main character. Nice. I don't know. I think of the options personally, I would not be a whiskey person. I have not found a whiskey that I have enjoyed too much. I've had meads that I really liked. I haven't had any beer that I've liked. I've had ciders and meads that are delicious. Same thing for wine. I tend to go for the sweeter stuff. I don't care for the super dry stuff very much, which is also why I like cocktails. So anyway, but my main characters for my current let's see, male main character, either beer or whiskey. I don't think he's not really like an old-fashioned type person or like a rum. I mean, he'll drink it if you give it to him. But what he would order would probably be either a beer or a whiskey. For female main character, she'd probably go with a beer if they didn't have, well, she's going to a bar with male main character, she'd probably order a beer. If they were going to a restaurant, she would see if they had a Chardonnay that she liked. If they didn't, she'd probably go with a beer again, or just nothing. Carla says, you're good with ciders, plum wines. Ooh, yeah, plum wines are really good. Some of the sakes have like a really like heavy burn after the fact. But yeah, some of the sakes are really nice. So, but yeah, plum wine, I approve. Really good Riesling is delightful. Yes, I had a one time. This is when Bessie and I went up to Lexington, Kentucky on one of our adventures was they had a ginormous liquor store somewhere along the way. And we stopped in and they had a mimosa in a bottle. And I brought it home and took it to a family event and it was delicious. It was great. And then I didn't think to stop and like take a picture of the bottle to be like, I want this again. So the bottle got recycled without me paying attention to what was what brand it was. So since then, I've been sort of like hunting around, trying to find a decent mimosa. I mean, I know you can make your own, but it was convenient because it was already together. Weaver says, you've inspired me to do a vision board. Well, y'all have inspired me because we've been talking about it. I think Carla, no, Kate, sorry, Kate. Kate was working on hers this last week. So I think that was what, like, kept it top of brain. So, yes, also promo time. Carla, you, here, let me fix this so you can have a wrench. Okay, Carla, you now have a wrench, so you can now share links. Because if you don't have a wrench, you cannot share links. So now you have a wrench. So try it again, and hopefully the link will come through. Yes, the link is now there. Okay, great. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and do hedgehog. Let's do hedgehog. And this will be third sprint. All right, so 1, save your document. This should automatically save. I don't know how to save it. The Canva thing, by the way. Anyway, 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I am attempting to find the right picture of a guitar. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, I think this one might do. Gotta shrink it. Position it where I want it. And send it backwards. Yes. Okay. It's starting to get a little cluttered and a little chaotic, but that is okay. That is perfectly fine. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to see if I had already pulled over a photo from Pixabay to Canva, and I have not. So I will do that in a bit. So we are closing in on getting it where we want it. So I have the guitar is included, so it comes to guitar, music, Bayou, coffee and beignets. So this is project one of the projects. Then we have the sort of like blue and orangey red. This is my sort of like fire and ice, enemies to lover, rivals to lovers situation. Not quite sure how enemies I'm going to make them as of yet, but that's there. And then this one is the fantasy assassins story that will be happening. And then this one is just like part of my life. Reading, crochet. So that's what I'm trying to fill out, some of the last sort of like personal stuff. And then I don't know, I think I may have to bring this forward. Yeah, so that it's a bit more visible. And it may be that I just get rid of the star with the turtle. I'm not sure. We will contemplate that when we get there. But I figure turtle and dawdling ought to be on there somewhere. So that is that. That's where we are now. Also, I got a pair of earrings delivered. They were half off essentially when you ordered them online, but then it took a while to get here. So, but I have them now. So, like gold earrings to replace the smaller hoops that I had lost at some point. So yay! So now I have 2 pairs of hoops again that are the white gold. So just random things that also happened that spread. I think I somehow missed this just before we went to the sprint. What is a boy's name that has not been used to name a hurricane? You're on a mission to find one that works for the novel. You've tried Google, but it hasn't been helpful so far. I did find the National Hurricane Center's webpage where they have like names they have retired. So there's a list down at the bottom of that page. Here is Carla's link to spicy Amazon paranormal short reads. You think you decided on a name? You have reached your goal for today. Yay! So you're going to make something to eat. Thanks for hosting. Hope everybody has a great rest of the day. Fantastic. Hope you enjoy whatever it is you fix to eat. Kara says, I'm back. My stupid browser crashed. Oh no. I should knock on wood first before I say this. Mine has not crashed in a while, so I've been very pleased with that. Very pleased. But yeah, so make sure you save, everybody. Technical gremlins are around. Stace says, as much as I dislike Amazon, I just spent some of my birthday money there. Hey, honestly, like time is worth money as well. And that's one of the things that Amazon and Jeff Bezos like knew. And so to create this massive logistics platform where you don't necessarily have to go to 5 different stores to get what you need. It saves you time, saves you gas, saves you, maintenance on your car, that kind of stuff. So he knew what he was doing. Theoretically, it's a good thing. However, the monopoly that it now has, the like chokehold that it has on us, is not good. It has done away with a lot of potential mom and pop small stores. But yeah, e-commerce definitely rides on our convenience wish list type of things. But yeah, and it's completely understandable. So I get it. Hopefully whatever it is that you have purchased is something that you enjoy. I know I spend far too much on books, far too much on lots of other things as well, but mainly books and small household items that I don't want to go to the store for. So, noise. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, that was what these are. So the old ones I have, I know were either 14 or 18 karat white gold. They apparently no longer sell that at the Walmarts. And so, yeah, but the new ones are 10K gold at least. And they're listed at like normally like $98. And I'm like, for 10K gold, really? But anyway, they were half off, and I got them for like $42 if I purchased them online. So I was like, yeah, I'll purchase them online. So that's one of the things I've run into with Walmart is that a lot of times their pricing for online versus in store is very different. Like you could be physically there in the store, you could be there at the store, and they will not sell it to you at the online price. But you can place an order for it, and then 3 hours later, they'll put that very same one in a bag and walk it out to your car. And it'll be the online price. Just doesn't make any sense to me. But, oh well. Carla says, I appreciate that Amazon has made it safe for indie publishing by removing a lot of the gatekeeping. Yeah, that is very true. Very true. One 6-figure romance author I know was part of Harlequin's stable. And they told her no paranormal. Really? So she started publishing on Amazon. She's now wide, but Harlequin asked her about starting their paranormal line a few years ago. And she's like, nah, I'm making a lot more. I can understand that. Yeah. But really, Harlequin said no to paranormal? I guess at least initially, but like paranormal was big several years ago. Still is, but like maybe they thought it was over and then didn't realize people were going to continue to buy paranormal. I don't know. It's like sometimes I would really like to be in just a fly on the wall or like just a listener to the conversations that the publishing companies have about what trends they foresee coming, what trends they're going to invest in, trends or tropes or whatever, what have you. Because for a while now, I get the like Write for Harlequin newsletter in my email. It's like once a month, I think. Anyway, there's like for quite a few months now, they're like, we want the Amish stories. And I'm like, okay. Like how it like I mean, I realize that like this is a pretty niche market that hasn't been attended to in a while. Like I knew of a couple of authors who were traditionally published who had Amish stories. So yeah, it was a hole in the market. But it's like when and how do they decide to go after the small niches, and like how do they decide what's next? That's what I want to know. Is like how do you choose? I guess maybe the Amish thing has been because of like people's return, like during and after the pandemic, people are like, oh, we're home all the time. What are we going to do with all this time? Oh, I'm going to bake bread. Oh, I'm going to raise chickens. Oh, I'm going to, so like the homesteading trend, I guess, maybe has influenced that. I don't know. But it's like, I really wish I could be like in on just their decisions, just like listen, like hear their thought process for like what are they going to solicit next for publishing in the next 2 to 3 years or 2 to 5 years or whatever. Anyway, Stacy says, I did get 9 books in French. Yes, which is not easily accessible where you are otherwise. Yeah. And one Stormy from right. So yeah. Quick question. I don't know. I didn't spend that much time on half.com. When I was at .com, like my senior year of college. Oh, half.com got redirected to eBay. That's interesting. Have they purchased that? Oh, okay. Half Price Books, not half.com. Okay. Half Price Books. French. Okay. These are all more like technical learn French. I guess I should probably like write in en français. And then, okay, so this is what halfpricebooks.com or HPB, there we go, has when I Google en français. This is not, okay, how do I make this bigger? Let's try it a different way. Okay. Not sure that's better. Maybe that is. Cinema for French Conversation. 10 histories in English and French for vocabulary, dictionaries, French cooking, grammar. Okay, so this is more textbook rather than novels. Okay, so that kind of answers my question. So this would not be what you would want. Although Alice in Wonderland for $11.50. So there you go. So like, not really a great. So half price books, not a great option for that. Okay, understood. This is where, at the time, they were like, no one is going to buy paranormal. Yeah. And then they acknowledged it wasn't going away and decided to get a piece of the market share. Yeah, yeah. You admit you miss Schoenhoff Books in Harvard Square. It was a foreign language bookshop that closed a few years ago. You used to buy your German books there and had asterisks in all the different languages. Nice. Yeah. It's the problem you have with most sites. They just don't have the option for books in other languages. Is there one for... let's see. Yeah, the first one that comes up is Amazon. Then there's Books by the Bushel. French and English. Oh, like everything's out of stock though. And they're all kids' books. Okay. Never mind then. So many things. Sometimes they have Spanish, but it's still hard to find how to look for it. Yeah. Yeah. French edition or whatever language is the closest you have found. Okay. That comes up with the answers you want more often. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Let's do one more sprint and I'm going to finish off this. I'm going to finish off the vision board. Fog, hello. How are you doing? How's your daughter's child? Was the daughter's child born yet? I don't know how far along. I don't remember. How's the new job? Do you love it where you are? Being closer to family. How's it going? And hello. I'm just like, hey. Anyway, hello. Carla says, it looks like they're now based in Illinois and have a website. Ooh, yay. So there you go. So Carla's got a recommendation for the foreign language bookshop that is now online. Fantastic. Thank you. That's wonderful. Okay. Stacy says, thanks. You're bookmarking the site. Yes. You just woke up. Yes, because night shift. Moved to Virginia. Daughter is doing great. You work all night and sleep all day, so you've missed the sprints. Yeah, but that's okay. You have been on the night shift for quite a while, so it's understandable. But I'm glad you and daughter are doing great. So, yay. Okay, I'm going to finish. I swear, I'm going to finish this this wallpaper vision board situation, and then I'm going to maybe squeeze it a little bit at a time. It takes me way longer to find photos that I want and arrange them than I anticipate. So I don't know why I thought I could do this in one sprint. Anyway, here we go. One, save your document or whatever it is that you can save. Let's see. Let's do the snowbird. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Okay, so 1, save whatever it is that you're working on. 2, take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I did finish the, what is it? I have no idea. Okay. I finished the, where is it? Here it is. finish this. I did indeed take out the star with the turtle. But anyway, now I have over here is one project. From the moon to the chess pieces and over is another project. And then I have this corner is one project. And then these are life hobbies down here in the bottom. And then I got distracted and started seeing some of the other templates that they have. And I was like, ooh, these could be fun too. But I think for the most part, the vision board is just going to be the chaotic mess that it is. And then I might play with some of these as like temporary other things. But yeah, so there's that. But yeah, Weaver was like, damn, where do you find a time for 3 projects? It's essentially to keep my inability to focus as a positive thing, so that when I don't feel like when I feel like I can't work on one project anymore, I swap to a different one. So that way I'm still working on something. But yeah, so I have one longer project, and then 2 that are at the moment like maybe novella length that I'm hoping for. And so then like when I'm done with drafting, then maybe I'll be able to work an hour or 2 on editing. Or days where I'm just like, can't work on this long project anymore, need to break, figure out where the plot hole's going, I'll swap to a different one. What happened to the turtle? The turtle, I took off for the moment. I might be able to put it back, but it's very chaotic. But I might also find a different turtle, because I do have some other turtles that I normally use as my little my little spirited. Except I shouldn't call it that. My little logo symbol. Yeah, me personified. How many hours? Well, I mean, I am. This is what I am doing at the moment. Besides, like helping take care of the house and the parents. So I am striving to treat it like a day job, and write 8 hours a day. I don't always get 8 hours a day, and I don't always get 5 days a week, but that's what I am hoping for. I have a couple pseudonyms that I'm writing for. See sort of like what gets picked up. A couple things are out on query. I've gotten several no's back. So that's just sort of like where I am in the process. But yeah. So, all right, let's do this poll thing. That's what I want. Poll. My mouse is like weirdly double clicking on things sometimes. And I don't know if it's me or the mouse. Anyway, if your main character is inclined to drink, what is their drink of choice? Here we go. Beer, ale, or mead, 33%, followed by a tie between wine and cocktail at 26%, and then 13% of our main characters would choose whiskey. Okay, I think, because this was one I had like out of order. So Monday's, tomorrow's, the beginning of the new quarter, is which of these would your main characters want as a boss? Dan, Haley spelled Leigh, Linda, or Brian? Who would your main character want as a boss or supervisor if the story was contemporary? So, Dog is Team Whiskey. Nice. Okay, don't forget to save all of your progress. Don't forget to set reminders if you have set yourself some ambitious new goals for quarter 2. If you are doing your rough draft challenge, starting tomorrow, then good luck to us, and make sure that you are saving, sipping, stretching, and taking snack breaks if needed. All right. Thank you for joining me. I will see y'all soon. Bye.